We've all heard the quote, treat others how you would like to be treated. But how people want to be treated isn't how people are treating others. So what we should be saying is, you will be treated the way you treat others, and you will be treated the way you treat yourself. How others want to be treated is irrelevant. How you treat yourself is all that really matters, because how you treat yourself is a reflection of how you treat others, and how you treat others is a reflection of how you treat yourself. A lot of people want to be treated with respect and positivity and smiling faces and niceness and all of this stuff. But the way they act in the world and the beliefs that they're acting upon are rotten to the core. They want respect, but yet they have no self-respect. So how can you respect someone that doesn't respect themselves? You can't, because they can't receive the respect. They're not respecting themselves, truly. Re-inspecting themselves, looking at the contents of their mind, watching themselves, loving themselves, and therefore all, right? It's all connected. You want to treat others how you'd like to be treated. Well, how are you treating yourself? How are we treating others? Are we just distracting each other, keeping each other asleep, never rocking the boat, going to watch the game, constantly distracted, constantly filling our minds with pollutants as far as media and music and all this stuff goes? First thing we wake up in the morning, we turn the news on. Oh, it's just for background noise. Yeah, right. Falling asleep to the news, falling asleep to televisions, falling asleep to advertisements, constantly filling our minds with garbage, reinforcing those terrible programs. But you want to be treated with respect. But yet you're coming from a place that's inherently dark. Your beliefs are dark because your beliefs separate you from other people. And if you're separate from others, then how can you truly be a good individual, a good person, right? You can't. Your soul could, seep through the cracks once in a while if you have any iota of true spiritual substance left. I see people doing genuinely good things sometimes, but largely people do good and charity and all of this stuff for attention, for likes on social media, for some kind of gratification, manipulating people, constantly making sure everybody's on their side, constantly smiling and being pleasurable to people. That facade, constantly wearing those masks, those socially accepted masks that most of us wear. And if you have that face, this, you just constantly just indifferent, right? Just like that your normal face. No, you always have to be smiling because you might offend somebody. Oh no, you always have to be, right? You always have to be this. How are you doing? Good. How are you doing? Good. How am I doing? Good. We're all just doing good, aren't we? Yeah, it's a great world we live in, right? Everything's great. Yeah, it can be. You can create a paradise within, and then you start to manifest that paradise without. But there's a lot of resistance, and it starts with self-respect. We have to look at ourselves, right? Observe our thinking, and then help others do the same. It's this constant learning, growing, evolving, and then teaching as we go. You respect yourself, you start to respect yourself truly, and take care of yourself at all levels, spiritually, physically, emotionally, psychologically, deeply. Then you have the capacity to truly love another. And then you will also find out very quick that people say that they want love, and they say they want respect, and they say they want freedom, and they say they want all these things. And when you start actually showing them those things, they're like, no, fuck that. Get that shit out of here. That's not what I want. I don't want connection. I don't want collaboration. I don't want true feelings of vulnerability and rawness to enter into my experience. I want this surface level pleasure. I want the empty promises and the facade. because I'm attached to my pain. I'm attached to the ways that I've been operating for so long. I'm attached to my family. I'm attached to my friends. I'm attached to all these concepts that I have about all these things. And that love and that fulfillment that you're radiating, it's a threat to those things. You're asking me to tear down. We know unconsciously, right? These people, they know unconsciously what's at stake if they start to wake up. So there's an unconscious drive to run away or attack true love, true freedom. They wouldn't know what to do with it. They're subservient. They worship masters. They worship politicians, and they vote in all these different masters to enslave them. And you give them freedom? No, they don't want that. Check out Eric Fromm's book, Escape from Freedom. It's brilliant. He goes directly into this concept of people don't actually want freedom. They say they want it, but when it's provided to when it's offered to them, when somebody like me or somebody like you shows up and we start talking in these ways and actively trying to free their minds, they attack. So, oh, you're crazy. Oh, you're out of your mind. Oh, you're this. Oh, you're that. No, you hear Mitch, man, he's whoa. He's truly lost it. Yeah, I have. I've lost all the bullshit conditioning and the lies and the deception. I am in myself now. I am who I am. And every moment I'm evolving more and more. I'm growing. I go to sleep at night filled. I wake up in the morning. I'm like, damn, here we go. Let's go. I'm going to give this day my best. Every moment is sacred, revered, honored. I am in love, making love to each moment, growing, aware, non-stop. So I treat people how I treat myself. But a lot of people can't handle that. So I have to kind of dial it back a little bit, depending on where I'm at. But I'm getting a little bit more unhinged as I go on, right? I'm getting a little bit more blunt with people, a little more sharp, and they can't handle it. So I'm doing my best to come up with creative ways to meet people where they're at. And I've been doing this for a while now, right? So I'm very good at picking up on people's energy and feeling where they're at in life. And oh, I'm not even going to try that. I'm not even going to go there, right? I'm not even going to go into any of this stuff with that person or that person, that person. But this person, right? They might be. I can find something. I can find something to relate to. I'm going to enter into some kind of avenue. I can find something to relate with anybody. Don't get me wrong, with anybody. But as far as this knowledge goes, as far as truth goes, very few are actually ready to receive it. But we have to do our best to radiate it wherever the fuck we go. So, how you treat others is exactly how you will be treated. And just because somebody has a lot of money and clothes and status and fame and fortune and all this stuff doesn't mean they're not miserable on the inside. What do they have to do to achieve that and attain that? How empty are they? We are here for spiritual currency, true currency, not sacrificing what we truly are at our core, our soul's evolution, to gain the world. And then what? Die? Memento mori? Die? Well, we understand death, but you get my point. Self-respect is everything. Self-respect, integrity, staying true to oneself, no matter what. Because you know what's at stake and you know who you are and you are willing to do anything and all for the sake of all. You are nature, you are life, you are love, you are all of these things. I can't say it enough. I can't say it enough. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe. Feel free to leave me a donation link below. I'm working to do this work full time, as you all know, to create courses, to write, to create presentations, to travel across the United States to give talks. That's in my near future. I have a lot in store for everybody, my audience and my future audience. I appreciate you all so much. I love you all. Stay true. Peace.